What's up, guys? This is Paintrim. I'm back, Master of None, figuring out my life. Uh, First time recording in a while. My PowerPoint, I don't know, it became corrupted or something, so I couldn't screen record how I've been doing it. I didn't really know what the problem was, and lo and behold, it took me about 7 months to figure it out. So, life's great. Haven't been playing a whole lot of chess. Just got spanked, and I've forgotten a lot. I don't know theory. Tactics are weak. My chess game in general is weak. So while 1607 is my current rating, I am playing in a casual format, not for rating points, because I'm getting spanked by players rated 1100. So there's that. I've been drinking. It's a thirsty Thursday, and gonna play some 3-minute here and see if we can have a decent game. My opponent could be any rating. It doesn't even have to be close to me. So just gotta give a shout out to Sam and Dakota, some clowns. I don't know, they find amusement out of this somehow. They don't care about chess or anything like that. They just like seeing me make a fool of myself. So here I go, doing what I can, helping the people. I can tell you what I'm gonna do though. Nope, that's an empty can. I'm gonna get a battle dip. These freaking kids, man. You gotta put them to bed. They don't know what's good for them sometimes. So life can be a bit rough. This is probably known theory. I'm just gonna play d6. Yeah, and he's gonna press it. Battle dip. Just gonna look to bully. Yeah, can I tell you, this guy is good. I ain't got nothing for this guy. But tricks. I got tricks. Tricks are cool, right? I'm already resorting to dirty tactics in its move. Irrelevant. I mean, literally, I got nothing for this guy. It's a solid player. He's not giving me anything. What I can do, oof, I can't. Shit, man, this sucks. I guess I just have to come here and on a press, look to press my own agenda. Honestly, I don't know. I can pin a knight. Let's pin a knight. Bishop's coming here, so it really doesn't matter. Kind of irrelevant. That helped him, honestly. But if he takes with the pawn, I guess I win a pawn. But he has this. He's going to break down my structure, so could be worth it. Definitely at least worth consideration taking with the c pawn, but he'll probably opt for something else. So go figure. Let's see what I can't do here. I go for check, and that gets me nowhere. And I can go for check, gets me nowhere. Okay, so, well, life sucks. Yeah, good for you. I'll take that. Shouldn't have taken that. It's whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm down about 36 on the clock, and I'm completely lost. Seriously? There you go. Get out of here, kid. king's position is exquisite. I guess I gotta run. Look to tuck him in over here. I don't know, truthfully. Give him time to get his knight into the game. Covering up the only square he can pretty much go to that's useful. That sucks. He's giving me a pawn. He says take back your pawn and I'll pin you and win everything. No, I'm good. I'll just scoot. Now, however, is a different story. Give him the old fucking checkaroonie. Takes. Bishop should become useful if I can survive. My king's position's so weak. Can't say I'm scared of that. Give me a passed pawn. Are you kidding me? This? I'm not scared. I'm concerned, but I'm not scared. Your queen's tied to the knight. I don't have to take that. In fact, I can push twice. And if you push again, I can just tuck him in. Life will be good. Yeah, I don't see that working, so. Oh, we have a game here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. We have game, set, match. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a game. That is crazy. I'm going to take this one back. Wow. What a roller coaster. So, I'll use the arrows here. Sicilian, gonna be an open, nothing crazy dragon variation, and this is probably some crazy variation I've since forgotten, never heard of. And man, I can tell you from right here, I already feel wrong. Not feeling good. I didn't really have an idea of kicking his bishop, but he still prevented it anyway, even though he had pressure here, so this pawn couldn't even move. I mean, he never gave me a chance. I just figured I'd do this and prep for something to push b5, but he didn't even give me the chance. He just straight shut down b5. I mean, he's in control here. He's definitely driving, and I am just along for the ride. And this is Hope Chess, 110%. I pinned your pawn. I'm an 1100 rated player. Please miss it so I can win your knight. At this point, it's so uncomfortable. I'm just kind of done with chess tonight, honestly. Been making me mad. Trying to get into a mindset to make a video, and I'm just so lost. I don't even know. Saw that coming. No big deal. At this point, I'm already reaching. Try to play sensible moves. I'm just, again, just pinning the knight to the king. Nothing crazy. The computer's probably going to tell me I'm an idiot because obviously this is coming to break the pin and also pin me with possible discoveries. So I captured. He pressed. I was a little bent about that move. Traded bishops. Not usually a good idea in Sicilian positions to give away your dark scored bishop, but at this point I was just willing to simplify. I didn't really care much, so not a huge deal. Honestly, I don't know about this move. There's probably better options, but as far as aggression goes, I don't know, whenever I find myself down in a position or I feel like my position is lacking, I, especially at the rating level that we're dealing with here, I just go with aggression uh, and leave the calculating up to my opponent and say, prove it. Prove that I'm wrong here for pushing a pawn to attack your queen and force a move out of your hand that, eliminates your threat. Threat being this, I have this move, or I have this move. And that's pretty much it. I don't see much else for me. So the difference is this is passive. This allows him to double up, whereas this is aggressive and he can't build pressure against his pawn. He has to alleviate it somehow. And then his pressure is meaningless. So if I press, he takes, I take, and he has to again do something with his queen. He just doesn't get this pressure along the D file. So I would go ahead and say that the computer's probably gonna agree with me, probably, but it's been a minute, so I don't know. I think this is a critical point in the game where he either lost his advantage and it became more neutral, or I gained an advantage. I really don't know. Yeah, that was a problem too. He won a pawn there. I missed that. I did miss that. That was a very good point of my opponent. So actually, this is probably an inaccuracy for that reason. And then he takes my knight. I don't agree with taking the knight. I mean, at this point, it's a balanced game, minus the fact that he has a pawn advantage. I would have kept the light squared bishop and probably planted him here and sought a trade for my light squared bishop if it ever tried to develop. So I disagree with that. But anyways, he opted to go ahead and take the knight. He thought one pawn's enough to convert. Let's run it. Yeah, this is just a bad move. 110%. I mean, simple threat being I'm on your rook. Your rooks aren't connected. Ha 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 ha. Problem is, I still have a light square bishop to develop, so he might have been playing a little bit of hope chess or something, just behind on the clock, actually. I'm pretty sure I was behind the whole time. No worries. Simple move. Give him a kick. Give him a kick again. I'm just bullying his queen for being out in the open. And yeah, so here, when I bullied his queen, I saw this coming. I already know that my king is probably going to be safest here. So hence the move to bully the queen, provoke this useless check when I'm trying to run anyway. Because here, I mean, my king's just done. He's exposed. It's vulnerable. My pieces are barely coordinating. I mean, literally the only coordinating pieces I have are my rooks, and they're just protecting each other. Bishop's defended by the king. That's not good. Queen is defending a pawn because it's isolated. I mean, my whole position's a mess here. It's in shambles. But saw this all coming. He got his knight out, which is good, I guess. That is the one benefit to this move. He does get his knight out in one move as opposed to never. I guess this is his quickest way. Quickest way. Sorry, that's not even a real move. That he has 3 moves for his knight to get out. So he spent 2 moves instead of 4. So, okay, I can see it, I guess. This gives me time, though, to solidify. Yeah, here, I think this pawn should have remained. Right now, my queen's locked down. I mean, she's tied to this pawn anyway. Yeah, your king's still on this weak diagonal for me to use, but I can't utilize it if there are pawns controlling all my squares. This is the only square, and it's obvious if I run here what's happening. So not a
not a huge deal. I don't necessarily like his move. It gives me time to play check, and here, yeah, no. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is the game or the move that lost him the game. Rook here. I forgot how to make. Dark. I forgot how to make red circles. That stinks. Now I'm obsessed with that. Oh my gosh, how do I make red anything? That's not it. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, I think that this is the move that lost him the game. There's pressure here, but it's definitely not enough. I mean, as I proved here, I can take, and this pawn is just, I mean, enormous. I mean, his queen's tied down to the defense of the knight. The knight can't go anywhere. Yes, my pawn is pinned, as he tried to point out to me by pushing, but now all I do is solidify my structure with a simple push, and the rest is history. I mean, he's not. Queen's nowhere in reach of this square, and even if it was, I still have this light squared bishop around to cover any of my light squared deficiencies wherever they may be. So my king is perfectly happy with tucking away on a8. Rook here, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish. I guess he's just trying to attack my bishop. I guess that's his plan. But unfortunately, my attack is just faster and more direct. I mean, what are you gonna do here? You can grab my pawn, and I'll grab your knight, and I'm still threatening to promote. You know, it just he moves his knight so he concedes, which is another mistake, I think. Honestly, at this point, best move probably this. Nope, that's protected. Probably just this, and ball up and try and defend the position. Because at this point, I officially have the initiative, and the game is tough. He needs to get this rook back here to defend this square, because if the knight comes here and I push, knight comes here, I push, and he moves to defend it, well, the next move is probably just doubling up, I think. Maybe even just a simple bishop here, hit the knight, who knows. I mean, there's a lot of pressure though. But he opts to move the knight. I don't think that's right. I still have the initiative, threatening to promote. Problem. Also threatening check to promote anyhow. Sorry, king can't see that. But even if the rook, you know, even after, let's just go through the moves to make it easy. I move here, rook here, check, is game. You know, if here he survives, I still promote, the game's still lost, but he stands a better chance. So he kind of missed an opportunity, I guess. But anyhow, we saw this move, check coming. So yeah, he definitely lost that one himself. It's unfortunate. He played well up until the end game. Middle to end game he lacked. So yep, Sicilian open. Okay, computer says I should play this. No worries, no major advantage.
Still no serious mistakes. That was kind of a mistake. Computer disagrees, but okay, so here I actually thought I didn't have an advantage, but the computer favors black with just an exchange here. Interesting. Yeah, and here I throw away the advantage-ish. It's not a major advantage, but it's meh. And the computer wants me to sack. Wow, that makes complete sense. Take, check. He has to block. I pick up the piece. I have a threat and a max rank. Wow. Power move right there. This is actually blunder. I'm still in the driver's seat even with that move. Wow. Yeah, so here the computer says I'm up 3 pawns with takes. Not sure how. I guess it's just a positional advantage. There is no material gain, so it must just strictly be positional. I don't know. That move, I threw it all away. Now he has the advantage, yeah, because, yeah, I'm playing hope chess. Go figure. Okay, now he's up big. Yeah, computer wants me to play f6. I can't believe that. It just, whatever. Anyhow, I'm sure I gave him a huge opportunity here, which he didn't capitalize on. Bishop takes. King up was bad. Yeah, reposition the queen. Yeah, see? Bishop takes. Huge mistake. Valuation shifts from game over +8, which would be up a whole queen essentially, to -1, which is basically even, or I'm up a pawn. So cool. And here, look, I threw away the game. That's why the evaluation's so bad. I'm a freaking moron and didn't just capture his queen. Not enough style for me, I guess. Anyway, up 3.5. Kind of throws it away there. Only up a pawn, which is true to the board. He is up a pawn. Gain some initiative. Yeah, we knew this was coming. Computer agrees. Computer doesn't like my move. And computer wants him to retrograde here. Oh no, it prefers knight here. Interesting. And he pushes the pawn. Just worried about king safety, human things. Yeah, he still has the advantage. Take. Whoa. Valuation shifts here. Yeah, he's saying to recapture. Obviously, the pawn duo would be better if you imagine he does capture. 2 white pawns here. A lot better than whatever I'm dealing with. Because then if I take, I don't have shelter. He can press and expose my king completely. Instead, he gives me the opportunity. I take. Knight doesn't move. Yep, pushes is a good move. Pushing is not a good move. Yeah, and the rest is history. The plane is clear now. I just pushed the pawn. Pushed the pawn to victory. Wow. I actually thought it would say this is the best move. Wonder why it's not. It's because of a queen sacrifice. So, let's see. So, rook here. Takes, check. Probably this, otherwise I just promote straight up. and then I promote. Nope, can't promote because it's covered. So here I come and pin and cover, and then promote somehow. I don't know. I don't know why that's not the best move. Interesting. Yeah, here it says main 15 if done properly. Main 2 now, and that's it. Good game, but I had the advantage to the opening and lost it in the middle game due to lack of confidence, and the end game I just played a bit more accurately. Good game to my opponent. I guess I just look forward to getting back into playing some chess, especially serious chess. At this point, chess is just more frustrating than it is anything else, so I need to get back in it and figure out my theory. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good evening.